With live music across the country on hold from the pandemic, industry leaders are pushing for legislation that could bring some relief to venues. The Save Our Stages Act has been endorsed by the National Independent Venue Association, plus some local musicians and businesses. Lily Zhang has their story.
For the past 5 months, Diana Cox with Kessler Presents says it's been a lot of pivoting and waiting. Their venue doors, both in Dallas and Houston, still closed.
For the Kessler Theater in Dallas, mid-March of 2020 is our 10-year anniversary, so we were ramping up for that.
They are not alone, with live music venues across the country bearing the brunt of COVID-19. Not just the venues, but the people who perform on their stages.
Musicians I've known that have been in this business for 2 decades have already hung it up. They're out trying to find other jobs, and you know, we may have lost some great musicians forever.
Save Our Stages Act.
A proposed legislation has been touted as a possible lifeline for the industry as they navigate the pandemic. The Save Our Stages Act would create a $10 billion grant program within the SBA for independent live music venues. Representative Roger Williams is trying to get it passed through Congress.
Unlike a lot of what we do in Washington, this is a bipartisan bill.
Businesses like Billy Bob's Texas and Fort Worth would be eligible. They've applied for a permit, which would allow them to operate as a restaurant.
Legally, we're a bar based on the 51% law, but TABC has got what's called a subordinate permit. It's called an FB certificate, and it allows people that follow the qualifications of permanent kitchen, entrees.
It's been a while since Kessler has seen a crowd, and Cox says food is not their forte. So for them, it's about planning the best they can.
We're confident in our businesses currently weathering, but there is a real risk to the industry as a whole.
Lily Zhang, NBC5.
This measure was also introduced by Representative Peter Welch of Vermont. A companion bill has been introduced in the